This is a LEGO Battle Pack, and since 2007 they've mainly only released them for Star Wars. LEGO refuses to make cheap castle sets, so I'll be making 4 custom battle packs for my favorite factions. First, let's define what a battle pack is. 4 army buildable figures and a small build that correlates to the figures. Let's start off with the most recent faction appearing in Series 27 CMF. After fighting off middle-aged men in the checkout line at Target, you'll end up with the Beastmaster. This is the Wolfpack's animal tamer, which comes with a wolf, shield, and an awesome sword. In castle lore, the Wolfpack are unorganized, non-unified thieves, which is why these next figures are completely unique. The archer uses the torso, legs, and hood from the Beastmaster, thin cape from a Mandalorian, and generic head. For an accessory, I gave him a brown bow. She may look harmless, but don't underestimate her because this next figure is the Wolfpack's top assassin. The legs are from Deputron and the torso is from a Clatoonian Raider. The face and knife are from the Gith Warlock. Finally, the Wolfpack Alchemist also utilizes the Gith Warlock face and Wolverine's hair. For an accessory, I gave him a potion. For the Wolfpack build, I designed a carriage. Along with a spot for our assassin to sit is a barrel with various goods, a sack of coins that they stole, and a chest which inside contains enough money to last a lifetime. The next faction is going to be the Black Falcons. The build is this watchtower with arrow slits. My goal for this one was to build something modular that could be attached to an actual castle. I used a variety of techniques for the walls that got the perfect texture. The Black Falcons live in a castle on a cold mountain, which means there's going to be snow. I used some white slopes to represent that, but the real star of the show here are the minifigures. There are 2 pretty generic Black Falcon archers equipped with black bows. These guys make great use of the generous space up top while still having arrow refill access down below. It is not this knight's first day in the office because the feathered helmet and glamoring shield is enough to strike fear in any foe. Following the same theme as the Wolfpack Beastmaster is the Falconer from Series 24. This awesome figure is in charge of the Falcons, but what you didn't know is that these are messenger falcons communicating the position of the Falcons' enemies, the Lion Knights, who happen to be the 3rd battle pack. Contrary to the Black Falcons, the Lion Knights live in a warm and welcoming castle which happens to have food stands at their disposal. This meat and cheese cart is on 2 wheels, giving your minifigures a chance to haul it from joust to joust. The bigger of the 2 builds is this fruit stand that has apples and bananas. If you're generous, there's even a tip jar that's begging to be filled up. There's also grapes hanging from the ceiling represented by purple ice cream scoops. The first 2 minifigures are these archers meant to combat the Black Falcon soldiers. The next figure is this common soldier who has an awesome helmet. Finally is a knight ready to combat the knight from the Black Falcons. Since these 2 factions are rivals, I tried to make the figure selection as close as possible. These figures don't fully make sense for what the build is, but castle builds can get repetitive really quick, and I love how it feels like it could have been an actual side build for the Lion Knights castle. We couldn't have battle packs without the Forestmen. Known for their independence, cunning, and oddity, the Forestmen are unlike any other faction. They build their houses in the trees and ambush unsuspecting travelers. Although they don't possess the honor that the Black Falcons and the Lion Knights do, they definitely aren't as lethal as the Wolfpack. The figures for this faction contain 2 standard Forestmen archers, this Forestman maiden that utilizes parts from Lord of the Rings, and the Forestman dwarf. He may be small, but don't let that fool you because he wields a big sword. The Enchanted Forest takes inspiration from the Forestmen hideout GWP. I essentially wanted to recreate this but make it at a battle pack scale. A regular forest was too easy, so I dove into the fantasy realm, giving it blue grass, multicolored leaves, and last but not least, a potion for the inside. I could have stopped here, but I modeled and 3D printed these shields for the 4 castle factions. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description. If you like these battle packs, comment which factions should be in part 2, and be sure to vote for your favorite on my community tab. Thank you for watching, and if you like Castle, make sure to subscribe because I'm releasing a lot more videos just like this one.